Hi, it's Joanne, same great watching Fargo, Season 2, Episode 9, The Castle, the penultimate episode of Season 2. It's been a couple of hours since I watched the last two episodes, and there are only 2 episodes left, and all day I've been thinking about it, so I'm ready to keep going and to finish off Fargo. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. You can find these reactions up on Patreon, where you can get them 2 weeks in advance, and the edited version 1 week in advance. And let's go, because I don't want to wait any longer. I'm assuming the castle, we're going to pop to England, pop to a nice medieval castle, have some, I don't know, let's go. I love it.
Complex and nuanced crime is to look at the butcher and small-town beautician.
I love this.
And Peggy Blum.
Yep, don't arm yourself. Run. Don't call the police. Run. You'll be dead before anything happens. I told you. He made his choice. Honestly, like, the fact that this episode is randomly, we are not alone. What is it with the weird alien references smattered throughout this freaking series? But I do love the fact that this episode's randomly being narrated like it's a book.
They don't look like much. You don't look like much.
Neither do you.
So, if I were us, I'd get them out of here.
Cover and bacon and leave them for the...
Money changes hands.
Mm.
Used to be Gerhardt money, now it's Kansas City.
They're doing better than us so far.
Yeah, okay, through blind luck.
Yeah, very much so.
We're in a wire? Turns out you're ready to play. Say that again. Look.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry he doesn't want to get people killed. Takes his job seriously. It's not the worst plan, though. It will probably get people killed. And him shot, maybe, unless I am completely misremembering.
Don't take it. Tell him you want a lawyer.
I seriously would have said he was blonde, not redhead.
I'm responsible for you.
That went wrong in a hurry.
Uh-huh.
Coming?
No.
No.
Don't die.
This thing's officially out of control.
Very much, but it has been for a while, sweetie. Your daughter's going to get wrapped up in something like that on her own one day, but she's going to solve it. And live happily ever after. It's going to introduce her to her husband.
Well, I want it in writing.
That's vaguely sensible.
Meanwhile,
Are we ever going to get an answer about the weird lights and aliens in the sky? That's what I want to know. Oh, she's not looking good. Oh no. I'm so stressed we're going to watch her die.
That's a beauty. Go show your mom.
Oh no, no, don't. Noreen, did you hear the crash? Molly. Oh, sweetheart. He might still be here. Please be gone, please be gone. I do not have the emotional energy right now for this. Of course he's got me literally watched him drive away. I'm just so stressed at all times in this show that I forget common sense.
Put out an APB. Sir, I'm supposed to escort you out of state.
Oh my god. There's a crime here?
I got a bad feeling here. They're
Everyone should.
being run out of town.
Minnesota boys don't got much in the way of backbone now, do you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Just like to think things through.
Yeah, and not rush into things. Like right now you're being watched.
Historians of the region have long debated the next 2 words spoken by the Gerhardt's native man. When exactly did he decide to betray his employers?
Yep. All your kids dead, most of them. I think Charlie and Bear are about the only 2. I mean, obviously the little ones, but... I would have them in separate rooms so they couldn't plan anything.
None of that now.
Put them in separate
Don't make me
rooms.
separate you.
You should. They're going to be separated in prison anyway.
I guess not.
My god, men, this man in particular. Stress. Yeah.
You're kidding.
No, sir. Strangled, they said. I mean, when's all this madness gonna end?
You would think it was weird if you saw a bunch of rooms where everyone was wearing the same outfit.
At this point on, we're radio silent.
Well, that's real smart. You should definitely don't to anyone listening to the radio so you can be told, oh look, there's a battalion of troops coming in. Oh god.
Motor motel, come in.
They've fucking turned off the radio because they're morons.
So they're coming, you hear me? They're coming.
I want you with the vehicle. Make sure you're safe. Hansi will stay too.
Pretty killer.
There again.
Should have just agreed to Kansas City's deal.
It's liberating, I think.
God.
This is someplace we...
Is anyone awake and looking out the window? Because the lookout's asleep. Oh, look outside or hide. Molly cannot lose her mum and her granddad on the same day. Or get her dad hurt either. Oh.
No!
Brilliant planning here. Yes, 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 stay alive. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Good job.
It's Rapid City all over again.
Okay, just knocking him out. Oof. You could have raised your boys better and you could have made some changes in the way you did your operation, but I kind of didn't want her to die overly compared to how much the others deserve. She deserved prison. After what you did to your niece, you deserve it. I mean, you don't deserve to die, but I can't lie, you deserve prison. Why is he such a freak? He was shot in the head! Oh god.
Then, as he killed both friend and foe alike, it became clear that Hansi was on a mission. To find the beautician and her butcher's assistant husband and silence them once and for all. Again, the fact that he had shown his true self to them in a moment of vulnerability.
I love this deep, meaningful book. Oof. The aliens are here! What the actual fuck is happening? What is this? Got two brothers killed, my lord. Delightful. What actually is it? Is it like a police helicopter thing? Oh my lord.
It's just a flying saucer, Ed. We gotta go.
That's the best line of the whole show. It's just a flying saucer, Ed. Oh lord. I hope we get answers about this flying saucer. Oh, Lou, be careful because I know you get shot. I think. Oh. Yep, the Gerhards are done with. They're going to try and claim credit for that.
I can make it. Dinner Sunday.
Oh.
I'll be in a suit of armor.
I love this family so much. Every generation. You better live, okay? What is this light? I'm assuming it's some kind of military spacecraft, military like test thing, but oh. Well, that was lovely. So cheerful. Molly's mother at the beginning. Delightful. Oh, it was such a good episode. Again, the kind of bureaucracy of... I find like America weird. I've always found America weird with the way the states operate, and they all have their own like jurisdictions. Oh, that's less weird, but their own like laws and their own kind of like, this is my state, we do it my way. When like obviously we do have counties and whatnot here, but I feel like there's much more laws tend to be like across the whole country rather than just like this different. So kind of seeing all of the like chiefs being like, oh, we know what we're doing here. Like, yeah, the plan they had wasn't terrible, but the scale of this thing, the chaos and the mess, they could not maintain the safety of those 2 civilians because they couldn't maintain their own safety. And it was the dismissive way they spoke to Lou as well, especially when he'd found the bloody clerk's body. Maybe if they'd gone after Hansi straight away, they could have averted this, but his plan was masterful. And I loved the story, the like history textbook-esque like writing commentary going on. It added quite a lot to it, and kind of like, what was he thinking in this moment? Had he always planned it? Or had he just thought of it now? He definitely felt like he was getting revenge, and yeah, I think he was quite honest with them when he was like, oh, I don't like this life, I want to be a professional, and then she stabbed him in the back. It just, so much is happening. I don't even know where to start. Like, I didn't want every single one of those officers to die. I didn't want any of them to die. I wanted the dismissive people in charge to almost die, to like see a bullet whiz in front of their eyes and be like, I knew that. I should have listened to that smart young man. But no, they all died, which was quite sad, really. Most of them were just average small town cops who were trying to make a living, trying to live their lives. They didn't deserve to die. Of course, Ed and Peggy survived. The annoying cop from Fargo is alive because they just knocked him over the head. Maybe they killed him, but he's alive. I'm praying the Sheriff Larson, is also alive. Obviously, he's not dead yet, and I think that kind of side shot, it depends where it hits you. That can be fatal, or that can be something you can survive. So fingers crossed that's something he can survive, although his daughter is dying, so maybe he'll be happier if he died now, thinking she might be getting the treatment and get to live a long and happy life. That moment at the end where he was like, dinner on Sunday? Just kill me now, because the Solverson and the adjacent family just get my soul every time. So the thought of all the tragedy happening there, oh, it just kills you. The Gerhardts are all dead, and even things like Bear killing the granddaughter, no one's going to know about that now. I mean, her body is apparently out in the woods somewhere. Will she even ever be found? But the grandmother doesn't know that happened because she's dead. Like, he got away with that, pure and simply. Part of me wonders if maybe, although he was like, it's already done, and pointed the gun back at her, whether maybe he just let her go, but I think he didn't. But it'd be funny if you kind of see her off in Vegas somewhere. The only Gerhardt that's going to make it out of this is Charlie, who I hope does his prison time and then just gets a good clean life. So all those cops are dead. That motel has been very much destroyed. The Gerhardts are on the run. Hansi is after them. What the hell is going to happen next episode? It's going to be carnage in a sense, because Hansi, he's already shown that people that are racist or whatever to him, and this seems to be a very racist area, he will kill them. Fair enough. But he's after them. If anyone sees him, I'll probably kill them. Lou is going after all of them, which means Lou is in danger. I'm pretty sure that there was I know I say it every episode, and it hasn't happened yet, that when Molly was shot, it was like, now we're even, kind of thing, which makes me think that maybe he's going to get shot. I'm praying that her mother isn't dead, that, you know, she's just very sick and in hospital so that they can say goodbye, but it's feeling more and more to be like it's not going to be a chance for Lou to say goodbye to her. And when he was trying to phone home, when he had that smile on his face because he knew, despite the fact that he was having a crap day, he was going to get to speak to his wife who he loves. Just the Solversons are destroying my life. I think when I finish season 2, I'm going to need to go back and watch the final scenes of Fargo season 1 and just see them being happy. Oh, this was a really, really fantastic episode. I don't feel like I've talked about it very much, but I think there wasn't overly much to say. It was quite fast-paced. It ended a lot of plot lines, but I am so excited and scared for the next episode. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of my reactions on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, and the edited version 1 week in advance. So all of Fargo Season 2 is currently up on my Patreon, and thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show.